Hello everybody and thank you very much. This is the day number 5 and today we are going to review all regarding to the section 2, a system for value delivery. In this specific session we are going to introduce all regarding to the main aspect that it is needed to be part of the value delivery system. We are talking about the creating value in the section topic 1. Then we are going to about regarding to the project environment, product management consideration, function associated with projects, and project management roles. In this specific take, I am going to explain a little bit more regarding to the creating value. What happened in this section? When we review this specific section, you can find here the most important in regarding to why we have to do a project. A project exists in both in large and small concepts, but the most important is the inside of the organization. Projects always are designed in order to provide value, and this value could be in sometimes tangible or intangible. And for that reason, in this specific part, you can find here all the business value that any kind of product will provide in any kind of organization. Because in this part, it's very important that you can recognize which is a value if it is tangible, for example, productivity, market share, etc., or intangible like compliance, reputation, or any kind of these specific characteristics. In this specific part, you have to highlight in this part the meaning of the organization because the organization in this specific part explain that broadly they encompass the government agencies, enterprise, business, control arrangement, joint venture, and other entities. Organization inside is the term that we are going to use during any kind of, of, of test from the PMP in order to provide any kind of scenario. You can take this specific keyword. What else? In this specific session, you can follow with some examples, the ways to project meet or exceed the expected values, like create a new product, like facilitate an organization transition to the future state, or any kinds of these specific samples that you can find in the PM book. Another part that is very important for us is all regarding to the specific value delivery components. If you remember, in the last day, we are talking about regarding to the external environment. But if you can see here, we have the internal environment, the system for value delivery. But the main reason that we are putting here in this specific section is you can see inside of the specific triangle all the vision, mission, organization, strategy, and objectives that we this coordinate with the portfolio management, strategic planning, and it works with the management, operation, and products. And finally, we have two connections between of that by the management authorization project or program. That is how to improve this specific system and how to connect the organization resources inside of any kind of organization. For that reason, you can find in here too all regarding the operation and the value of these companies. And the most important of this specific part is a value delivery system works at most effectively when information and feedback sharing constantly among all companies, keeping the society aligned with the strategy and authority in the environment. You can see here the main reason how to connect these specific components. Another part in here is all regarding to the as is in project successful. In this specific part, I put two colors in order you can understand a little bit more. The yellow color is regarding the one dimension that in order the assessment of the project required. The yellow color is the assessment of the project outcomes, and the blue color is the successful the project management process. In the first dimension, you can obtain effectiveness of the project in realizing the intended value. What does it mean? That is mean that the outcomes reflect the project's ability to achieve significant impact and contribute to the organization's success. And the second dimension, on the other hand, you can reflect the efficiency of the project management process, which is measuring how many project address of controls like a cost, scope, time, and quality. These specific aspects, project ability to deliver on time and budget and require the standard that resource are used effectively and the stakeholders. That is the most important, my friends. That is the most important inside of this part. You can find a specific example that you can understand a little bit more this specific part and how to assemble this project. And don't forget two dimensions. The first of all, project outcomes, and second of all, project management process. That's all for today, my friends, and thank you very much. Don't follow to my following my social network, and thank you for everything. Bye bye.